Okay, hi you guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's Emily, the Candle Nurse, and I have for you today part one of my Bath and Body Works collection. These are my 3 wicks and my single wick collection. This particular group of candles are my absolute favorite candles from Bath and Body Works. As you can see, they're is kind of a trend here where when I've liked something, I've gone really drastic and just kept buying. And originally, the issue with this was I used to store my candles in my closet, and you guys can see me, but that's okay. This is probably the best setup that I had so that I could kind of get everything set up so that you guys could see it. And if you see that it's a little wobbly, it's because I have to hold the camera. Anyway, so I used to have to keep my candles in the closet and, I would just stack in front of it and whatever. And sometimes you lose track of what you have. And so you just continue to pick up. Now, the other issue is when it's like semi-annual sale that you end up buying, they go on 75% off, or there's like a good deal for candle days, then you go crazy. So this is part one of my Bath and Body Works 3-wick and single wick collection. Over here to the left, you'll also see that I have some rare Bath and Body Works. They're just older candles that I need to use up or I need to rehome because it's time. They're 10 years old. So it's time to get to going on those. All right. So I'm going to get closer here so we can zoom in. Let's see. Okie dokie. All right, so this first group of candles here, you'll see that we have the smoked berries and incense, 2 peppered plum, sun-drenched, sorry for my, I can't talk, sun-drenched vineyard from 2014, and the crimson velvet ×2. Now, I believe the smoked berries and incense, sun-drenched vineyard, and the crimson velvet are all from 2014, I believe, and the peppered plum is 2017. Either way, they are amazing candles. They are delicious. They still smell so good. And I did recently see Melanie from Mr. Kong's mom. She burnt hers and said that they were burning like a champ and that they smelled amazing. So I did know that she burned the peppered plum, I think, and crimson velvet. So I think it's time to do something with those. So we gotta, I'll probably, if you guys are interested and you want to put a comment down below, if you want me to burn them and review them. I know that they're no longer available. However, they are awesome candles and I wish Bath and Body Works would bring them back. There's also a comparison I have with the smoked berries and incense. A very close comparison that I will give an update for once I do a review on it. And yeah, it'd be nice if they brought those back. If they smell so good, I don't know why they don't. Okay, next to those I have, so let's see here, I have on the top is the almond croissant. That one you only see one of it. It's really good, it's amazing. However, it's like a 10 out of 10, and unfortunately with some gourmand scents, for me a 10 out of 10 is cloying and it's too much. It's a little too sweet, a little too strong. So I do have an open concept house, and so the kitchen with vaulted ceilings, so burning it there, it will fill up the house. So I only have one left and I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. We'll see. And then below that, I have wild berry jam donut, which I have one burning right now in my living room. It's incredible. I can't say enough about it. It's so yummy. It's really delicious. Fried donut with like a berry filling. It's just really good. The next to that is hummingbird tea cake. Again, I have 4 of those. So good. Another gourmand scent. It's a little bit lighter, but it mixes really well with vanilla bean candle from Bath and Body Works if you put the two together. Also, the lavender marshmallow candle, which I'll show you, is really good with the vanilla bean. So yeah, those are really good. Next, I have the wine cellar. Wine cellar, I talked about my first video, is like that scent of the dark berries, the plum, like cedarwood or oak. Like those combinations are just like up my wheelhouse, just amazing. They just remind me a lot of those, you know, rare candles. And so I went crazy when they came out. This was in Candle Day 2022, I believe, is when I got these. And I had 15, and so I'm down to 9 of them. And I used 4 gifted one. So I'm holding on to these. I don't know. I need to use them up, you know, to a certain point, but maybe I burn like a couple a year for the next few years, and we'll see how that goes. Next we have, this is Bath and Body Works. Here, let me just get close, you guys. This, I know my filming's not great, but you know, Hot Pink Cocoa. And you guys, this one smells really, really good. I don't think it did very well here. Let's see if I can grab it. Sweet Ruby Chocolate Whipped Vanilla Cream Raspberry Sprinkles. So I don't think this one did the greatest at, let's see here. I don't think it did the greatest at the, when did this come out? For Candle Day and semi-annual sale. They still had some at mine, like, I don't know, a week or so ago. I still found some Hot Pink Cocoa. I'm not sure why I didn't do well. I really, really like it. Obviously, you can see it here. My daughter loves it. So she has my daughter's 16 years old, and she has probably 2 of them in her room. Not that she's burning at the same time, but the thing is like when she burns in her room, I can smell it across the house. And so it's got a good throw. I would probably say around a 7.5, 8. The only thing is, you know, you have to be careful with how long you burn that one, because it does take on like a burn scent. So yeah. And then below that, I have my unicorn sprinkles. I really love unicorn sprinkles. The only problem is it's so light. And so this one definitely has to be in a hurricane or like warmed under a lamp or in a crock will make it, that scent really pop. But I love unicorn sprinkles. Okay, Happy Easter. This is from last year. I think it's Tutti Frutti Candy. Yeah, Tutti Frutti Candy. That one is really good. I actually had 2. I burned one last Easter, and I'm gonna keep this one for this year. You know, last year around this time, they had some gourmands at Bath and Body Works. Blueberry marshmallow bar. And I feel like maybe not last year, but the year before, there was also like the carrot cake scent. I had a hard time with those. I don't know why. It was pretty cloying. And my family, it was just like too much. So when they came out with this Tutti Frutti Candy, I thought, wow, this is a really, really good one. I'm more fruity. I love gourmands now. That has since changed since that time. But the Tutti Frutti Candy was really good. So I had bought 2 so I could save one for this Easter. So we'll be bringing that up shortly. And then the next 2 on the bottom are pistachio and toasted vanilla. One's from this year and the other's from last year's Candle Day. And I can't say enough about those. They're so yummy. The pistachio scent is like really popular this year. It's in a ton of fragrances. And so yeah, I really love that scent. It really reminds me of just the pistachio itself. Is kind of like the Sol de Janeiro number 62. That one is so good. So good. So anyway, moving on. So underneath that first row, I have vanilla bean. That one's just like a classic. It's really light, but it's like a classic scent. Yummy vanilla bean scent there. It says Madagascar vanilla, homemade marshmallow, and nutmeg. It's a really good blending candle when you have another gourmand, or like if you have a more floral scent, you can pair a vanilla bean with it, and it kind of cuts the floral down if it's a little too much. It can make stuff like that sweet, so I really like that one. And then next to that is I have 3 of the raspberries and whipped vanilla candle. That is so good. I love, love, love this scent. I can't say enough about it. So why do I need 3? I don't. I need to burn them. I was hoarding them. Okay, up here, thanks for everything, sugared lemonade. It smells really good. What's the other one? Sugared lemon zest that they have. I have a couple in my part 2 that I'm going to be parting with. This one, the sugared lemon zest was really like strong in lemon. I've never burned it. The sugared lemonade just has that sweetness about it that I enjoy, and I'm more of a fruity, sugary girl. So that's your girl. Underneath that's that lavender marshmallow. I never tried it before this year, and so it's so good. It's it's not that strong, which is okay. Like I said, I'm not like a 10 out of 10 girl when it comes to scents. I really like to live in the ranges of like 6.5 to 8.5. 8.5's kind of pushing it. But if I can get it to smell at my house, that's fine. But as long as it's not giving a headache or, causing people to be nauseous, then that's good. And this one's a really, really good one. Underneath the lavender marshmallow, I have winter. And this is the perfect winter, which is a new scent this year at Bath & Body Works. And I'm obsessed with it. I've already burned 2 and I have 3 left. I really hope they bring this back. This one really surprised me because at first it smelled like a bunch of menthol and I only had 1. And they had gone on sale for 75% off and I picked them up. This one really surprised me because as you continue to burn it, it like tells a story, which is the whole reason why I want to do this channel. As you light this candle, at first it seems very airy, very minty, very, eucalyptus. But as it starts to burn, it transforms into the other scents that it carries. It smells almost like candy cane, and it got stronger as it burned, and it burned very clean for me, and it burned all the way down. I had no troubles with like puny wicks or anything, which is surprising with Bath & Body Works, which is another reason why I'm trying to branch out a little bit. But some of their candles just burn really bad, and spending the money to warm them, I don't know. I like burning candles. I do warm them if I need to, but I love to burn candles, and so some of these candles just don't have the greatest performance. So we'll just see. We'll see. But yeah, this winter, if you're just kind of like one of those people that smelled it on cold and thought no, I would recommend, if you could ever get your hands on it again, to try burning one. Especially during the winter time. It doesn't even have to be during Christmas. Like even in January, it was wonderful. And try that and see how it transforms for you. And I'd love to know about your take or your opinion about that candle in the comments. Next, I have Marshmallow Fireside. I've got 3 of them. Yeah, just love that one. That's like a staple candle. And honestly, I'm trying to be better at being a seasonal burner, but sometimes I just burn them when I want to. And Marshmallow Fireside's one of those staple candles that I will just burn whenever I can. Okay, next to that, I have the Happy Hanukkah candle. I love the blue vessel, and it smells like a donut, and I'm just like to burn it all year round. So I did take off the Hanukkah stickers, and no offense, but I just love the dark blue vessel. It's so beautiful, and I like to use this one. Is pretty strong. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10 throw when it's burning, and honestly, I like to put it on like a pedestal and not in a hurricane. I'm sure it's a lot stronger in a hurricane, but I just love the look of that vessel. On top, I have the rose and lychee, or lychee, however you want to say that. Or how do you say it? Somebody help. No, I'm just kidding. That one really surprised me because I'm not that big on florals. However, this one is just like the rose with the sweet lychee, lychee. Blended together, and it's kind of creamy. It's wonderful, and I have this in a hand soap, and it was so good. Wild berry and ube. See, I don't know. I'm having a hard time here with that, but this smells so good. And you know what's weird is on the website for Bath & Body Works right now, they're currently having a sale for buy one, get one. And I was just looking because obviously I don't need any more candles, but they have this listed as blackberry and ube. So I thought that was interesting. Let's see, does it have notes on the front of it? No, oh wait, it does. It just says fresh wild berries, purple ube, and creamy vanilla. I'm wondering why they have it named blackberry. I wonder if that was like originally, inquiring minds want to know. Underneath that is star of the show, which I wish I had more, but I don't need it because if I'm need it again next year, I'm sure it'll be there. It's been coming out last year and this year in the packaging here that you see. I think the top one is the older packaging and the bottom two is the new from this year. So good. I have it in the wallflowers and it's just so yummy. I love this scent. I do love a coffee scent. I like how the lavender, I don't know what it does. It's not like, I know Paris Cafe, everyone loves Paris Cafe. That one's like a powerhouse. I would call that one a 10 out of 10. It's just too much for me. I love the smell of coffee. This one is just like a nice, it's almost like luxurious scent of espresso with lavender. It's sweet. Let's see, does it have the notes on the front? So it says rich pink lavender, caramel, espresso beans, and smooth vanilla. So yeah, that vanilla really gives it a creaminess, and I don't know, it's just so yummy. Okay. Oh, that's sad. Oh, I think I have it turned to the side. Let's see. Cuddle Weather. This one smells really good, and I'm not sure why I only have one. I've never burned it, but I have the wallflowers, and it's yummy. So, I don't need any more candles, so there's that. But it's the old packaging from last year, and I look forward to burning it. It really seems like a fall scent to me, so I'm gonna hold off until the fall season of this year. And then beneath that, I only have one cinnamon spice vanilla, which really is like a donut. So there's something obsessed. I'm obsessed with donut scents. I went from being no gourmand to like obsessed with donut scents, fried donuts. That one's so good. I'm gonna appreciate it. We're gonna burn all of these this year, and I'm gonna appreciate it and love it. Okay, Sweet Orange and Agave, that's a new one this year, and you guys, okay, so in my previous video, I talked about Volcano Capri Blue Volcano scent. I think this smells like, I feel like it's a pretty good dupe from Bath & Body Works compared to it. Actually, this one's stronger than that one, and I like it better, the Sweet Orange and Agave, and I'm really interested to know what other people's reviews or opinions are about it, because the Volcano candle, I really liked it, but like burning it, it smelled like burning wick. It didn't even give off a scent. But when I put it under the candle lamp, it was incredible. I mean, it was a small, tiny candle that lasted for about 5 or 6 days in my room, and warmed up, and it did throw really well. So the difference is this candle, the Sweet Orange and Agave from Bath & Body Works. It's a 3-wick and 14.5 ounce, and it just threw the whole house. So I really loved it, and I love a good orange scent, and it's very citrusy, and when you have like when you cook and stuff like that, it's really good at kind of like scrubbing that scent out of the air, and making it smell fresh. And I think, let's see, effervescent citrus, golden agave, and jasmine musk. Yum. 3 of those. Don't need any more because this is too much. Okay, so over here I have 4 strawberry pound cakes. Need to get to burning those. They were like behind everything, and I forgot that I had them. So bad on me, I'm serious. Okay, need to get to it. It's just like a staple scent in this house. My whole house loves strawberry pound cake. It's yummy. I feel like it's done very well. So, okay, and then we have white tea and sage, and I love it. It's very light. This one reminds me of like a spa, and I like to burn one once a year, and so I'm doing well on that one. There's not a bunch of leftovers. Okay, iced lemon pound cake is so good. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I actually put it in part 2 originally for getting rid of it, selling it, or gifting it off to family and friends, and then I pulled it back, and I'm gonna give it a chance. So wish me luck. Underneath that is blueberry lemon sour, and I actually have so many of these, but I have them in part 2 for the gifting pile. Needs to find a new home. So good, but there's just no reason for me to have had so many. And then the rose water and ivy plus vanilla bean. You know, it doesn't smell like Bath & Body Works original rose water and ivy or the vanilla bean by itself, but the scent together I feel like is a new scent, and it's yummy, and it's pretty good. I would say that without it being in a hurricane, it was giving me like a 7. in my open concept, and isn't cloying, and yeah, it's a good scent. And it was one of those ones, the blends candles that was in the vault. Oh, I'm sorry. Not in the vault. It says new clearly, but it's one of those limited editions is what I meant to say. So there's that. And now we're gonna move on down here. So on the bottom here, I've got 2 Cosmopolitans. It just smells like a yummy, cosmopolitan drink. I don't know. It was kind of weird packaging, but I do like the pink. So, you could just, if you have a little bit of adhesive remover, just remove the packaging. So, I don't come for me. People might love the packaging. It's just, you could burn this in the spring and summers, which it smells like that type of season, and you could just remove that label or put it in a sleeve, and it's going to be beautiful. Underneath that, I have Marshmallow Fireside and the Black Cherry Merlot, which is another one of those blends candles, and my family and I love. So again, Marshmallow Fireside, we love it, and that's what you kind of smell the most of in there. And then you have a little Black Cherry Merlot hint. It's a wonderful mix. 4 hot cocos and cream. I don't need that many, and I've actually burned 2 of them, so I had 6, and it's really good. I love a good chocolate candle. It can be done very badly, and I think Bath & Body Works does it very well. It's like a powdery hot cocoa and marshmallows, and it's yummy and delightful and creamy. And I don't need 4 of them though, because obviously I had 6 and only went through 2 in December, and so it's really not necessary. So once I get through them, at least I have them for the next couple years, and then maybe just do 1 a year, maybe, because it's always a repurchase. Okay, next to that I have Cactus Blossom. That used to be my standard scent always. Like, I had just the fine fragrance mist, and I always sprayed that and had that as my only scent for Bath & Body Works for the longest time. So I had like 6 bottles of that, and it would last me all year. I have moved on a little bit to some perfumes and stuff like that, which we can go over later, but I do love that scent, and I love it in a candle for home fragrance. Underneath that's Raspberry Mimosa. What can you say? It is so good. Sweet raspberries, rosé, sorbet, and champagne. Just so good. I love that scent. And then beneath that we have, sorry guys, I'm holding the camera, Sweet Tea and Lemonade, which I hope they bring this back. This was incredible. It sold out so fast, so I mean, that's a good one. So I think what I'll do is I'll just burn 1 this year, 1 next year, and if they don't bring it back, then c'est la vie. But it's delicious. Next to that I have Mary Cookie, which I'm a little disappointed. I only bought it this year. I burned 1 already, and it's so light, so I'm gonna have to warm these ones. It's a good gourmand scent, and it's yummy when I just lift the lid, but it doesn't project at all. Underneath that is Caramel Frappuccino. Honestly, my kids have talked me into holding on to these. It's really sweet, so I don't know. But we will burn it and see. Somebody let me know down below. Next to this pile is my tree scents. So then I have Fresh Balsam, Iced Winter Balsam, and Vanilla Balsam. What can you say? Those are just like the staples, right? Vanilla Balsam's got a creamy scent to it, and it's just yummy. I have the Thankful candle. This candle is Harvest Gathering, I believe. And it's more of a decorative candle for me, although I probably will burn it because I don't have another Harvest Gathering. I like to put like some decorative candles that right now they're out in my living room. The ones with the glass lids are up just kind of on pedestals that I don't really burn, but that sounds ridiculous because they're gonna lose their scent. So I will probably burn this year for Thanksgiving. Apple Macchiato, that one's really good. I don't even know what else to say to that other than it kind of reminds me of pumpkin and apple, but it's not. Pumpkin and apple has more of like a clove and cinnamon scent to it, where Apple Macchiato's got more of the apple forward, and it's really good. Leaves, what can you say about Leaves? That guy is strong. You burn it one time a year is when I burn it because it is so strong and fills the house. Pumpkin apple is another staple fall candle. Love it. Okay, moving on. Strawberry Snowflakes. I do love that, but unfortunately it's so light. So I do have some in the body care, but the candle is just really light, so it needs to go under a warmer, I think. Sweater Weather, I love that. That's the other like fine fragrance mist that I used to wear all the time. I don't anymore, but I love it in home fragrance. This is another one of those blends. that were new. Limoncello and unicorn sprinkles. Really, it smells like unicorn sprinkles with just like a touch of limoncello to me. It's very light, so probably needs to be like in a candle crock to get like its worth. But it's a good scent, and I really like it because I'm a fan of unicorn sprinkles. Okay, winter candle. Winter is just like a staple candle in this house that we burn. You know, let's see. I usually do it in winter, so it's not necessarily for Christmas. I'll do it like after Christmas, before New Year's. And I live in Arizona, so it never really gets cold here. And so it just brings in that scent of growing up in Utah with the snow. It's just yummy. And then underneath are my 3 Halloween candles. It's vampire blood, pumpkin carving, and ghoul friend. Now, again, these were put up as like decorative pieces. However, I think I'm not going to do that this year, and I'm just going to decorate with other pieces and not candles and burn them. So I can enjoy the scent and, you know, dwindle down this collection. And then the last 3 wicks I have are 2 under the Christmas tree and the perfect Christmas, which they're the same things. I was having them up as decoration. However, I think I'm going to burn through them. I don't think I can burn through them all in one season though, because they're strong. Under the Christmas tree is strong, and the perfect Christmas is strong. And so, you know, I buy all these holiday candles. However, you never, you know, end up getting through them. Because December's only got 31 days in it. And like once you get past Christmas, you're like moving on to New Year's scents. Okie dokie. Now these are my single wicks that I have that I plan on keeping. I have the new Pink Pineapple Sunrise. Love that scent in body care and in the candle. Raspberry Tangerine. I've never had it in a candle, so I bought it in a single wick. All these were bought with rewards, because obviously I spent way too much money at Bath and Body Works. But Raspberry Tangerine, it's really good. I've only had it in the hand sanitizer, so I'm looking forward to burning it and seeing in the summer like how that burns. Sweet Tea Lemonade, again, I love that candle. So I have them in the single wicks, which normally I'll burn single wicks in my bedroom or in a bathroom. So that's why I have them here. Sweetheart Cherry, which, wait till you guys see my body care collection. I'm obsessed. I have Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I have Finery's Not Another Cherry. I have Kayali's Burning Cherry. I'm obsessed with that type of scent and fragrance in body care and in home fragrance. So I do have a bunch of the body care of Sweetheart Cherry. Now, the deal is it's not Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, but it has this wonderful pistachio note in it that does kind of remind me of that Sol de Janeiro number 62, but it does layer really well with Lost Cherry, so I have that. Orange Blossom. This one's a really good one. My husband loves this candle. He's got a few of them. I'm holding one in my collection, but we'll probably give this to him. He loves to burn it in his office while he's working. He works from home. Sweater Weather. Again, I love that candle, and this is the one that I'll burn in my room. Same thing with Hot Cocoa and Cream. If I'm at home doing schoolwork for my nurse practitioner program, I like to burn these candles inside of my room. Vanilla Balsam, which is just like my staple tree scent. It's not as harsh as Fresh Balsam. So I like to burn that one while I'm in the room. And then Winter, again, just my mini-me's. Fresh Balsam, this one goes into like a bathroom or another area of the house that adds tree scent during Christmas. Marshmallow Fireside, again, I love this scent. And I'll burn it all year round because I don't care. Pumpkin Apple, again, for my room when I'm burning it out in the rest of the house. All right, guys, so that is my current collection. This is part 1 because there is a part 2, unfortunately. But I will get to that next time. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.